Hello everyone. Today is Saturday, December 25th, 2021 at 11:50 a.m. in the morning. So, can't wish nobody Merry Christmas 'cause can't celebrate it no more. So I can't wish nobody Merry Christmas because, I can't celebrate it no more. But I guess um well, speaking of that, let me tell y'all this story. So, growing up in foster care and being abused in foster care and stuff, the fake foster mom, Adrian Felder. I remember, each year they did celebrate Christmas in the fake. I mean, I don't know about other fake IDMR cult members, but um, so so I mean, every year the foster mom and the foster family, they would go and celebrate Christmas over at, if it wasn't her house, then it was at her sister Mickey's house or the foster grandma's house or at the foster sister Shelly's house, every year. And so I remember we were 9 years old, and the foster mom she spent all this elaborate time making us making these miniature homemade small little Christmas trees for us. And I remember, I don't remember fluently, but I remember very much. And I thought it was around the time the foster dad, Al, died. Because I remember being 9 years old. So it must have been right after he died and right after his funeral and everything. And then it had, she gave us these tiny little Christmas trees that she made homemade. And I remember even some of the Christmas gifts and presents and stuff that was given to us too. So then we were 12 years old, and the foster stepdad, Mr. Terry, I even hate to even say his name, but the foster stepdad, one time he was like, give me a volunteer. And of course, everybody volunteered me. And then I volunteered myself because everybody else was volunteering me. And then he forced me. It was a tall Christmas tree, a big one. And it's like, that was the first big Christmas tree we ever had. And I think only Christmas tree we ever had. And so he forced me to clean up that area of the Christmas tree all by myself. And then speaking of that, that reminds me of when the foster mom had a cousin that she claimed was crazy. I think it was Skeeter, the one she tried to say was crazy and on drugs. And I think she put him out for whatever reason. And so then, like a while later, I don't remember if it was a week or two later, and he bashed all the windows in her BMW convertible car. He bashed all the windows. The foster mom and the foster stepdad, they forced us to clean up all the glass out the car. And so anyway, my junior year in high school, I had braces on my teeth. And the orthodontist and the orthodontic assistant was like, let's put Christmas colors. Didn't even give me a chance to, say what I wanted to have, And so I think it was my first time. It was my first or second, because I think I remember they changed them every month. The colors of the bands on the braces. Those tiny little rubber bands on the braces. And I forgot what colors I had the first time. But I think that was the second time. No, the first time I think I had purple and yellow or something. Because I like purple. Or I think I may have had purple and yellow or purple and orange or something like that. and then, so they're like, let's put some Christmas colors. And so then they put, of course, red and green. And so then I didn't even consent, or I didn't even say, I didn't even realize you could choose your color they put that on there. And so the foster mom condemned me, and said, "Oh, with your red and green braces, don't you realize how stupid that looks?" And she went off on me and got real mad at me. And she said, "Now, do you even celebrate Christmas?" And so, I was confused because I thought we did celebrate Christmas every year. I didn't know that the fake ID. I never heard them speak against Christmas. The fake ID cult. I never heard them speak against Christmas, but I know they speak against Christians, and they use the Catholic Church to justify why they think all Christianity is bad, but then they promote their fake cult. But they're part of the same antichrist system as the Catholic Church. Part of the ecumenical movement. So, it's like I didn't even. I just didn't know really. And then another time, I think this might have happened a time or two, more than once, that the foster mom, it's like, I remember being a child or maybe a teenager, and the foster mom would press me on my pressure points, like press me on the pressure points on the back of my neck, or pull me by my ears. I don't remember. She used to do both for many different reasons, but in public, in front of everybody at the fake IDMR cult, she would either pull us by our ears or press on our pressure points as hard as she could, and then drag us all the way across the room. And I remember she did that to me one time for asking a lady that was selling the food selling the snacks at the vending machine where they were selling snacks and candy and stuff. And I asked the lady, "Oh, what you got for Christmas?" And the foster mom didn't realize she was right there, but I didn't know that they were against that, supposedly, So I guess the foster mom was secretly celebrating Christmas behind the cult's back. I don't know what the hell was going on. But, I remember whether it be Christmas, 4th of July, New Year's, this holiday, that holiday, we had to hear the foster mom having heated debates and arguments over religion. Heated arguments and debates over religion. And and so I spent numerous years as an adult not able. I never had the money. And then also, because just like birthday, me and my twin sister's birthday is on August 25th. So that around that time of the month, I'm usually completely broke with maybe $3 to my name and just enough to do laundry. So, I never really had any money for anything anyway. So there had been a time or two for New Year's. When I was living in Denton, Texas, I think it was a time or two. I think maybe one time I ordered pizza for New Year's. But, I could never really was able to too much celebrate holidays because I was always broke and poor with no money. But living in Los Angeles, I would get Thanksgiving turkey from the food banks, but still all by myself and having nobody to really celebrate with. But living in Los Angeles, I could go to the Thanksgiving parties. Not parties, but they were giving out dinners. And one time I didn't feel right because it was the Order of the Eastern Star ladies that were giving away. And then it's like these fake Freemasons, they want to pretend like they're doing good by giving Thanksgiving dinners at churches. And it's like a lot of people. And one time in Los Angeles, I saw a church pastor. He proudly flashed his Freemason badge in front of my face. And they were doing like a clothing and food drive and pretend like they help, but they it's like they like to give the illusion of help and not giving any real solutions to try to help the poor and help homeless or anything like that. So anyway, all these years, I had nobody, no family members. They don't really call me up or for birthday or holidays or nothing anyway. But then I realized, but then they have lavish birthday bashes for other family members, and and to see myself be outcasted and left out, it really drives me to near insanity to see other family members having like lavish birthday parties and lots of love and everything like that. And they'll throw a party just for any and everything for any and everybody. And then when I was in 2017 and 18, certain family members might have a birthday party or this event or that event. And then the biological sister Ramona would deliberately and on purpose wait till the day after to tell me about her granddaughter Malia's birthday party, or drunk lady Yvonne's birthday party, or this birthday party. And it's like, motherfucker, you're doing that on purpose. Doing that on purpose, to wait till the day after the event to tell me that such and such well, what? Don't tell me at all. So but it's like strangers, people don't care about your birthday or nothing. And I remember when I was living in Los Angeles, I think it was 2014 or 15, and everybody was excitedly telling everybody, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. And then when it came to New Year's, everybody acting like they were in a bad mood. And I'm like, what's going on? Everybody was all fake happy for Christmas and everything. And then when it come to New Year's, I just had a rough day on New Year's. And I'm like, what's going on here? People, I even remember dealing with abusive, mean bus drivers on New Year's Day and all that, But everybody wants to be fake, extra fake happy. But, I heard if you go Jeremiah 10 and 2 in the King James Version of the Bible, Jeremiah 10 and 2 says, learn not the way of the heathen. And so I heard about how heathen, they deck trees with silver and gold and stuff. And, that's idolatry and stuff like that. So that made me wonder if the store Dollar Tree, if I should stop shopping at Dollar Tree because it's, subliminal for idolatry, that green big bush on top of the number one, that's like the letter I, and then like Dollar Tree, it's like idolatry written in, so it's like, should I stop shopping at Dollar Tree? But wow, that's all I can afford sometimes. But Dollar Tree is way down there. So, I don't have easy access to Dollar Tree that much no more. But fake Walmart, is evil too. And Publix, I heard they got their evil and participate in, the gang stalking, InfoGuard and stuff like that. So that's what I heard about Publix participating in InfoGuard and gang stalking. And I have experienced it myself, of course. So so it's like here today, I don't have anywhere to go, not enough money really to go anywhere, and I'm not a party person. I don't go out. And so I was told that if I was still, working at Seville Quarter, that they would have made sure we have to work extra hard for Christmas, and that they don't take Christmas off and all that and stuff. So it's like I can't celebrate Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Valentine's Day. I heard that they all got their own sinister pagan, origins that we gotta stay away from, So, I heard that Labor Day is a Marxist holiday. Fourth of July is evil. This holiday, that holiday, Easter is evil, and all that. That, and Easter is also pagan. I mean, you can look this up. If not on YouTube, there are other websites you can look up the evil origins behind this and that holiday, and you will be mind blown. Even St. Patrick's Day got its evil. So, can't celebrate none of that, but being poor and homeless and stuff like that, sometimes, and being poor and needy, it seems like if somebody offers you like whatever gifts or sometimes you got, or food or whatever, like for Thanksgiving, if you homeless and ain't got nothing to eat, but sometimes you ain't got no choice but to take that food or whatever, or else you don't get to eat for the day. But, I guess if you can withstand going a day without food, or maybe fasting for the day and not participating, but I'm surprised the two videos that I did yesterday evening, that my phone data uploaded them pretty fast. I was surprised by that, despite me having like over 60 gigabytes used by now. Because, as I said, the Wi-Fi up in here be acting real funny. So, the weather doesn't seem like it's that cold, but the sky looks extremely cloudy. I don't know if to say overcast, but it looks like it might want to rain. But it's supposedly not supposed to rain today, really. But I don't see any blue in the sky, and it's all gray and cloudy. But yeah. So I'm not sure if I mentioned. Yeah, the foster mom used to give us Christmas gifts, but not birthday, and she wouldn't celebrate our birthdays. The foster mom, like I remember, after the foster dad, Al, died, there were no more birthday parties for us. And the foster mom would blame it on, or try to make excuses saying that it's for our bad behavior. Or she would deliberately pretend that our birthday, she would deliberately pretend that our birthday is, pretend like she doesn't remember our birthday. The foster mom, she pretend like she don't remember our birthday. And as I said, she would pick arguments for an excuse to justify having us punished for our birthday and to not celebrate. And then she would make it like as if our birthday was August 26th, and then the biological family try to say our birthday is August 24th, but then the birth certificate says August 25th. And the foster mom had it, and the fake social workers had it in our school records that our birthday was August 26th. And the foster mom could never get anything right. She didn't even pronounce people's names right or nothing. Like one of my brothers, his middle name is Trenton, but then she kept trying to say Mark Tyrone Grandpre, but his name was Mark Trenton Grandpre, not Tyrone. She got that all wrong. And she had Wyatt all confused. Wyatt tried to be like, well, I don't know. My birthday's September 5th or the 10th. I don't remember when it is. And then come to find out Wyatt's birthday September 10th. So, and the foster mom would be pronouncing people's names wrong and everything like that. She would pronounce vegetables. She would say vegetables instead of vegetables. Instead of mayonnaise, she would say mayonnaise and stuff like that. But wow, and then of course, even on holidays, the foster mom would force us to clean up as a punishment. And then she would do stuff like give us $100 for Christmas and then confiscated right back if you buy a $2 canister of peanuts, sweet peanuts or something. And she tried to control and allow us to spend what we wanted with $100. So that happened only twice. At 12 and at 14 years old, she played that fake ass $100 for Christmas thing, and then looked for an excuse to confiscate it right back. And one time, I think it was, if it wasn't our senior year in high school, I think it was for Easter, because I didn't even know that. I mean, because they, in the foster family, used to give us Christmas and Easter presents. And we barely got much any birthday presents. But for Easter one time, and I didn't know that traditionally people just have an Easter dinner or Easter egg hunts. And I remember the Easter egg hunts. And for the, one time my senior year in high school, or junior or senior year, the foster grandma's sister, Edith, they used to call her Auntie Ida, because that was the foster mom's sister, foster mom's aunt. So the Auntie Ida gave us $50, I think, for Easter one time, and the foster mom confiscated it, and then lied to the fake social workers and said that I took and spent it all up on junk food. And so the foster mom would give us $20 a month for allowance. I talked about that before. And then would immediately confiscate it. And then when she was supposed to give us $37.50 a month, and she was cheating us out of our money or whatever. And then I was working at Popeyes my senior year in high school, and she was taking all my checks and everything. Then I turned 18, and she was taking all my Social Security checks and leaving me with the smaller check, the SSI check. She took the bigger check, even after I was 18, 19, whatever years old. And so then when I got on my own and had everything to myself, well, not everything, because I had certain bills to pay, but she expected us to grow up to not be responsible, and stuff like that. I mean, I am so sorry that growing up in foster care, I basically don't really have that many good memories with the narcissistic, abusive foster mom, and then other people in society being abusive. I didn't even have a good or a happy high school graduation with that man, the Stank Freddy from the Stankin' Crab family, that Freemason neighbor across the street. Yeah, he cussed me out for graduation. The foster mom picked the argument with me the next day, and me and her got into a heated argument the day after graduation. So on certain school trips, I being bullied and stuff, I couldn't even have like really any positive or good or happy memories. And if I got excited or happy about something, the foster mom would make threats to knock my teeth out and stuff. I mean, I used to be, excited about other people's birthdays too. And so the foster mom would be like, well, let me hear you talk about this person's birthday or that person's birthday, and watch y'all knock all your teeth out. Or she would one time I was 7 years old in second grade, and she bust my lip for me telling somebody, look at my new shoes. I was either 7 or 8 years old, and she bust my lip in front of everybody for saying, oh, telling somebody, look at my new shoes. So, I'm sorry I didn't mean to be a doggone party pooper for the day. But, I'm just, reflecting on, the idea of not even getting to really have good memories, growing up anyway. And then I hear that for Christmas, the witches, pagans, New Agers, you hear a lot of death around Christmas because those are satanic and Masonic hits that, around the holidays, and people be all depressed for the holidays. And that's when people perform all around the winter solstice, that people perform a lot of satanic ritual sacrifices around Thanksgiving and Christmas especially. And then I'm hearing stories about how right after Christmas that they're gonna have another lockdown. I've been talking about that, and then I've been hearing about La Palma volcano and demons around the La Palma volcano. I think it's in Spain. And then I'm hearing about I hear that World War III is supposed to happen soon, and all kinds of scary stuff. You know, but last night, yeah, I didn't get to fall asleep until 3 o'clock this morning. And then I think I remember being up a few times. And then I finally woke up at 10. And I had a nightmare about the foster mom abusing us all over again. You know. And so then it's like I was also awakened at 10 o'clock by somebody revving up there. I don't know if it was a motorcycle or a vehicle, but somebody revved up their vehicle. And now I got some new neighbors next door. I don't know how long they're gonna stay, but I hope that they don't end up to be any trouble. You know, but I had a moderate amount of gnats this morning that I had to battle. So I don't know. I had just had 3 small pancakes with some honey this morning and a glass of milk, but I don't know yet what else I'm gonna eat. So my time is running out on this phone, and I hope it uploads kind of fast, and I'll see y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.